Welcome everybody to this episode of Access AC Live. I'm your host Whitney Ullman, and we are filming inside Boogie Nights at the Tropicana Casino Hotel and Resort. And I'm here with the amazing Nik Wallenda. Welcome to the show, Nik.
Thanks for having me on.
So tell us about what you do.
Well, I'm a daredevil or a tightrope walker. Actually, I do many different things. I have 7 world records, from everything from hanging by nothing but my teeth under a helicopter 280 feet above the ground to performing on the Wheel of Steel last year, hanging over the boardwalk right here in Atlantic City on top of the Tropicana. And I am here now performing a show with my family called Nik Wallenda and the Wallenda Family Experience, where you can see everything from me and my wife performing on sway poles that go up to the top of the theater, to a high wire performance, to gauchos from Argentina, a hand balancer from Cuba. So just a very exciting, exhilarating 75-minute sit-down show.
Wow, that's awesome. And you said it's your family. Do you have children in there as well?
Well, my kids don't perform yet. I do have children. They don't perform yet, but my mother actually is performing. My wife performs with me. My cousin performs with me. Our family dates back to the 1780s, and over 200 years we've been performing on wires. So there's a long line of history in our family for sure.
I know one thing that you're famous for is the Niagra Falls when you walked over. Can you tell us about that experience?
It was an amazing experience. I was the first person in the world to actually walk a tightrope directly over Niagara Falls. It was something that came to me in a dream when I was about 6 years old. I actually visited the falls, and as I was there, looked across and thought how cool it would be to walk a wire across. Little did I know at 33 I would be the first person in the world to ever do that. Since then, I've secured permits to be the first person in the world to walk across the Grand Canyon, which will be happening next May or June.
That is so crazy. That's awesome, though. I think it's so cool. Tell us about how you came to Atlantic City. What made you choose this area?
You know, I was invited here. Tony Rodeo, as well as Eric Fiacco here from the Tropicana, gave me a call. They reached out and said, you know what, we saw you walk over the falls. You've got to come to Atlantic City. And of course, we kicked off the event with a long walk, 1,300 feet long, over 100 feet above the beach, right along the boardwalk. 250,000 people showed up to see that. But it's been an amazing experience. We've had a lot of fun right here at the Tropicana.
So when are your shows? Do you perform every day?
Not every day. Wednesdays and Thursdays are dark, but we're here all the way till September 22nd, so there's still plenty of time for people to grab a seat.
Okay, great. And what's a website where we can find out more information about you and your family?
www.nikwallenda.com. It's NIKWALLENDA.com.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show, Nik.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
You're welcome. And there you have it. We had the legendary Nik Wallenda on our show. You can find out more information about him at nikwallenda.com. That's NIKWALLENDA.com. And he's performing here at the Tropicana Casino Hotel and Resort. That's it for this episode of Access AC Live. I'm your host, Whitney Ullman. Until next time.
The mic flow fire, yeah, the voice of the Shire. A rhyme so eloquent, the bar raises higher. Show desire, we can please expire in the mires. I perspire to conspire against you dark-suited liars. I rob Peter, and then I stick up Paul. Heed the cool architect of the system's fall. Undertone sounds in the urban sprawl as I parade the grounds of my country hall. You've been warned, this ain't the norm. I don't rhyme uniform, feel reborn as galaxies are torn and reformed. Storm Mount Olympus, deep